Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back to go over the walkthrough on the Pocket File Folder Journal. Excuse me as I put a couple things away that I see sitting out. So, finally the walkthrough on it. I am so excited to show it all to you. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It's a pretty simple journal, but yet it's got a lot of tucks and stuff in it, or maybe I should say little embellishments that keep you looking. So let's take a peek at it. So I did double up this. Now this stuff just kind of sheds. But it's not falling apart. It's sewn along the edges and it just sheds. So I took an old book cover and did the front. It's an old arithmetic cover or dictionary cover or something. I've been wanting to use it for a long time, and this turned out perfect with this Tim Holtz paper. So I went ahead and left the edges a little shabby and added the lady on the front to kind of mimic the woman that's inside as she got maybe older. I didn't get any love letters put into this one, but I do have some of them on here just as kind of a statement that there's letters. She's a letter writer maybe. And here is the boyfriend or the future husband. And this just mimics things sticking up out of the book for this side. So there's no pocket there. It's just a decorative element. So here's a picture of our woman that owns this journal. And she would put her name right here. So whoever gets this journal can put their name in it. And yeah, so let's turn the page. Right here we have a nice big journaling card. It's very simplified so that you get a lot of writing space, yet you get a lot of beauty. And in here we got just a little tag, not much there. You can put all your own stuff in. And then here we have our journal. And in the first page of our journal, we have the journal cards we made yesterday. This one. And I've decorated this pocket with just some postcards. And then the rest of this journal is blank, other than these two pages. So it is a sewn spine and a 3-hole pamphlet stitch spine. And then in the back cover we have this woman. Perhaps it's her sister, who knows. And then here is a picture of the city they live in. And then on this side we have another journaling card. Places to write back here. And just another simple little tag. So let's flip back over to this way, and we'll open up the journal here. And we have all kinds of ephemera in here, and a giant journaling card here that folds over and makes use of the whole space. From a 12 by 12 sheet of paper down to this. And then just lots of little bits of ephemera here and there, tucked in behind this wheel, tucked into pockets, tucked in behind here, in the clock, back here. Little bits and pieces everywhere. And then in here we have another nice big journaling area. Well, it's an envelope actually, and I forgot to put a letter in here. So let's put something in that will kind of mimic a letter. Let's see. something that will mimic a letter. Oh no, it's not going to be in this one. No, no, no. I know which one it's going to be in. It's going to be in the one that I am using for the composition book. So let's look here really quick. There's some writing back there. Maybe I have an old letter. I forgot to put it in, you see. Oh, there it was. This kind of mimics writing. So we could actually just use this. And I'll show you how to get it inside of an envelope. Now, I would leave the back white for writing. I would fold this piece over like so. And score it down with my finger. I would tuck this up here and fold this up. And this just mimics a letter, but gives you a nice large place to write. Don't know, that might not fit. I might have to clip that little end off just a bit. Nope, there we go. So now we have a nice big piece of paper in there to write on, and the colors match what's going on in this journal. And now I've remembered that part. And this just tucks in here so that this shows. And it can show on either side. I wanted it to look like things were sticking up out of here. And then right here, of course, we've got a letter now. So there is that part. Now let's flip over here. We looked at this one. In here we have another big journaling card. And back behind here we have another little place with a little ticket or journaling spot. And that tucks back in here. The insides of this are all stenciled in. And then here we have an upper tuck with another place to journal. Coffee stained paper that's got extra stain. But I just used odd pieces of paper in here so that I could continue to use up my bits and pieces. And here, once again, we have pockets with lots of little tuck areas and pockets and behind things and in things. And then just little bits of ephemera hanging on the advertising board, I suppose you'd say. So there is that. Now let's flip this over to the very back. And you know, I can't just let things be. I have to add. And so this was my add to this one. Inside here we have a big journaling card inside this envelope right here. And once again I used the little velvet for a pull. And then just added a little bit of stuff here just to highlight it. And then that tucks back in there. And it comes down right to the bottom here, so it makes it kind of neat that way. And then here's the upper part. It's just I didn't put any pockets on it. It was getting full enough. But here we have another pocket, and inside of this one is just a side open pocket like this. And I've put another journaling card in here. Add just a little touch of a jewel. No pockets on the outside because, like I said, it was getting fluffy enough. And then here we have that slip pocket page, and in here we have some little goodies. So this is a slip pocket. These are journaling cards or tags, whatever you want to use them for. I didn't overdo them because I wanted them to be useful. And then in here we have another place for a letter. So I guess we better put something in there. I forgot that one too. So let's return to our little book here, our page. Let's see if this one has anything. I don't see any writing in this one. Maybe right there. I might have used that one already. Oh, that one. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Might have used that all up by now. Been using it quite a bit. Oh, I just saw one. There we go, one more of those. Yep. That's the last one, I think. Okay. So once again, we're going to do a fold. I'll flip this over. And we want to make this fit inside this envelope. Thank you, Martha, for teaching me this fold. Tuck that under there, hold that down, roll this up. Little bit shorter than the envelope. Ta-da! And then over we go. That one was a little bit crooked, but it'll be okay. And inside here we have our nice little stuffed envelope with our little opera house stuff on it. And it goes right in here. Now you can see how come it is stuffed, because now it is stuffed. And then down here in our very last upper tuck is a journaling spot and just some postcards that you can write on. So there we are. That is the end of the pocket file folder journal. So how did you like it? What was your favorite part? My favorite part of this journal are these slip pockets. I love to do slip pockets. And you noticed on the front I did a slip pocket, but I didn't put these in it. I put the paper in, and then I taped it on the back. So it kind of hid that little extra piece down there underneath. So slip pockets are my favorite, but I also love to do additional flips and folds, and so I have a lot of favorites in this journal, and I hope you like it too. I hope that you've enjoyed very much the process of making this with me, and I hope that you'll give one a try. They are way fun to make. File folder journals are one of my favorites. And, well, they're all my favorites, but I really love file folder journals because they start out sturdy and they give you a place to really go to work and have fun. So, anyway, there we go. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that each of you will have a beautiful day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Bye.